Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Powerpuff because that's the new name of the CW pilot show that's going to be on the CW. And I'm like, okay, so they're not Powerpuff Girls anymore. I mean, I guess that makes sense. So what is the issues going on with the show now? Well, apparently they cast what's the guy name that plays Scrubs? Donald. I am screwing up his name. To be honest, I can't. I know how to say his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my lord, Donald Faison. Lord have mercy. I knew his name. I just couldn't think of his name. But yeah, he's gonna be Professor Utonium, and I'm like, but the professor is clearly white, maybe Asian. I mean, really? I just don't understand what he's gonna be, a bumbling buffoon, an idiot or something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Donald Faison is a cool actor, but yeah, but like most of his roles have been comedic and stuff like that. He's a good comedic actor. I don't see him playing like some serious professor, or even like in a drama series of a cartoon show. It's not kind of like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna do? They're gonna have the girls berate him, belittle him, blame him for the reason why they exist, or blame him for taking their childhood away. Even though, if you guys even watch the Powerpuff Girl movies, the Powerpuff Girl movie, and when they did the origin story in one of the episodes, Professor Utonium didn't even want the girls to even use their powers or anything. You know what I'm saying? He was so worried about them, trying to protect them because they're 5 years old, and he didn't want them to miss out being children because of the fact that they have superpowers and because the city needs people to save them or whatever. So I don't know. I'm not for sure where the CW is going to go with this, but I know they're going to go out of character with the stuff. And at this point, it's kind of like, why even bother? And why we keep doing this race changing crap from white to black? There are other races too, but at the same time, why are we still doing this? Why are we constantly doing these reboots or remakes, and we're completely ignoring the material that's there, the source material? Stop coming up with lame excuses on why they can choose to do this or that or whatever. No, you can't just keep changing things around for people and expect them to keep being okay with that. At some point, you got to put on big boy pants and be like, yeah, you're right. If we're going to do this right, if we're going to take a property or a franchise and we're going to do a remake or reboot, let's respect the people that came before us and do it right. Because Powerpuff Girls, the 2016, didn't do it right. That's why people hate it. But people adored Powerpuff Girls Z because it was inspired by Powerpuff Girls and it wasn't disrespecting the original Powerpuff Girls while doing it. And it's well received and well liked, more so than the 2016 one. It's the same thing with Thundercats 2011 over Thundercats Roar. 2011's Thundercats was respectful to the original Thundercats, and it did well, except for Cartoon Network canceled it for no reason. And then we get Thundercats Roar, which was a disrespect to the original source material, and it pissed people off that they had to cancel it because it was garbage. It's the same thing. Like, when is enough is going to be enough? When is there going to be a time where we can just respect the material, the source material of these characters, and stop trying to tweak it? I'm not saying you can't change things around, but when you completely change it to where the characters aren't even themselves anymore, what are we doing? What are we doing with this? And especially when it comes to cartoons, because I understand when we're talking about books and comic books, there are so many different takes on them that people want to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these cartoon shows been around for years or something like that. So you know what you know what they are. You've seen what they are. There's really no alternate really takes of them that much. Yeah, there might be another version of the show out, but usually they keep it 1-to-1 or whatever. They make changes, but they don't make it where you can't enjoy it. These new cartoons that are coming out, or these new reboots of cartoons or reboots of anything, comes out and they completely disrespect everything for it, and then you be like, well, what was the whole point of that? You might as well have just left that alone. But another issue with this Powerpuff Girl nonsense is that now they got Mojo Jojo. You know who's a mutant chimpanzee. You know, Mojo Jojo. Yeah, that Mojo Jojo. Apparently Mojo Jojo is gonna have a human son. And it's gonna be played by Nicholas Bodadarian. So he's gonna be called Joseph Jojo Marlell Jr. I don't understand how that works. What is he gonna? Is they gonna CGI him as the monkey or something like that? Because that's the only way it's gonna work. Because if his son is human, how? Like, this ain't making no darn sense. I mean, of course, Mojo Jojo have sons, but that's the Rowdy Rough Boys. Just like the Professor Utonium created the Powerpuff Girls, he created the Rowdy Rough Boys. Those are his sons, and I get that. But they're talking about that he's gonna actually have a son, and I'm trying to figure out, like, how does that work? You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna explain a monkey having a darn human son? No, I mean, so we're gonna play the Family Guy thing where Brian has a son, a human son with that fat obese woman, and then you're just like, so we're not gonna talk about the fact that, you know, Brian has a human son? No, okay, or that he, you know, the son's not like half human, half dog or anything? No? Oh, okay. All right. I mean, okay. I mean, I guess if Mojo Jojo was an alien or something like that, but I'm just trying to figure out what woman's going to, like, agree to sleep with that. But, I mean, you guys already screwed up the Powerpuff Girls anyway. You made them different races when they were all one race. You know, they're supposed to be triplets. Dummies. Like, triplets don't come out white, Latino, black. So, somebody mama a hoe. Because you slept with a white person, then you slept with a Latino man, and then you slept with a black man all in the same day? When you conceive these girls, like, that's the only way that works. That's the only way that's working, to be honest. Like, please make it make sense. I don't know. I'm just kind of confused on what they were thinking when they did this movie. I mean, you know, green light this pilot or anything. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's weird. It's just weird. Like, ooh, CW, what are you guys doing, CW? Please let me know. Please let the Lord know, cause I need to know so he can tell me, cause I don't know. I really wish you just didn't touch the series, to be honest, because you tried it with the 2016 one. It wasn't well received. People didn't like it. So I feel like, why keep trying something that keeps failing? You know, especially when you have the answers in front of you and you just be like, screw it, you know. But I mean, let's be honest, since the CW is owned by WB, you know, they just love screwing up everything, you know. So, hey, you know, why not? Why are we not surprised by this? But yeah, those are my quick thoughts about the CW live action Powerpuff show that's coming soon. Just God help us. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.